Do you prefer cooking or baking?
Judge Bergen's probably gonna give you a little bit of flack. Don't worry, you can ask anything you want in court.
Cooking or baking?
Bakers are precise. They have to follow the recipe exactly. Details matter.
Cooking.
It's more about the feel of the dish.
I sort of wing it, though, because I never have the right stuff in my fridge.
So it's me. You have no respect for my work. The hours I put in, the extra shifts.
The poor work you do, and your inability to leave when you should.
So Carl Pushkin dies on my table, and that makes everything else I've done irrelevant?
My personal connection to Mr. Pushkin has no influence on my opinion of you. I have never liked you, Joan. You are sloppy, and it's just a matter of time.
Dr. Barnes warned me about you. You had it out for him, too.
Dr. Barnes is a respected member of this hospital.
Look, I care about every single person I cut open and stitch up. That's why I'm here.
I thought it was our 5-star cafeteria.
I didn't realize you were that kind of ugly until just now, Lisa.
You really want to get fired, don't you?
If I hear one more bigoted word out of your mouth, I will not only file a grievance with Human Resources, I will sue you in civil court for slander and discrimination. I come from a whole family of lawyers who are really proud I became a doctor instead.
I'm just doing my job.
No. What you're doing is finding problems that suit your agenda. There's no place for that around here. No one likes you, Lisa. Remember that the next time you think about filing a complaint.
Thank you for stopping.
Yeah, we run far enough.
I meant for stopping back there. I'm Beatrice.
Yeah, Jack. Couldn't just leave you to those things.
Yeah, we could have.
Kenny, what the hell, man?
It's all right. Nothing I haven't heard before.
What?
I know what you're seeing when you look at me, but it ain't my fault.
Yeah, right. It just happened all on its own.
You seen any Mickey D's, KFC, or Popeye's chicken? Exactly. Ain't no fast food and no 3-course dinners in the apocalypse, Kenny.
How'd you get out here? All by yourself?
Same way I always do. I got left behind.
People left you here?
That hard to believe?
Since all this happened, I've been in about 20 groups. They all seem to think I'm eating up everything and slowing them down. Even though I get the same as everyone else. And I walk the same. I run.
So instead of coming to me with this, so we could raid the school with narcotics, you two felt it was best to just go in alone.
There was no way for us to know the place was wiretapped in.
Yet you two are still alive. When you look at me, what do you see?
Captain, right?
What about you, Watson? Do you see 4 years of Navy? What about 7 years walking beat? No? How about 8 years as a detective? None of that shows. Well, what should show is that in all that time, I never blew up a high school.
We didn't.
We? Nothing. We didn't think this through. My niece and nephew were inside that school. One is at the burn unit at St. Francis, and the other is shaking in my brother's arms. We have 4 children dead, and over 60 injured in the blast. Not only do I have to explain to the mayor's office and to the school board, but I have to tell my brother. That two of my detectives are responsible for this. My name is Marla Evans, and this is Tough Talk. My guest tonight is archaeologist, professor, and author Dr. Clark Winslow, who's promoting his latest book, Finally, We Found the Missing Link. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Winslow.
I'm very happy to be here, Marla.
Doctor, tell us a little about your book.
Well, about 5 years ago, my research team found a dig site in northern Kenya, and we uncovered a virtual treasure trove of artifacts and bones, both animal and human. But the most significant find was that ever-elusive missing link that Darwin set us after all these years ago. We have definitive proof that there was a hybrid mammal that links apes to present-day humans.
Now, that's very exciting. How old were the remains you found?
Well, we have done some radiometric and carbon dating to place these bones about 30,000 years old.
How has the scientific community reacted to this news?
Well, you know, there's always going to be people who don't believe, but the facts are the facts.
Would it be the same facts listed by Dr. Richard Thompson and Michael Cremo, who both wrote the book Forbidden Archaeology, which details the systematic cover-up of scientific evidence that contradicts what is the accepted version of archaeological history?
What? There is nothing to cover up. There's nothing to cover up.
Then how do you explain the Paluxy footprints in Texas? Human and dinosaur tracks side by side, discovered under limestone, dated at 135 million years old.
That has never been proven.
Never been proven?
Mm-hmm.
So 3 independent teams investigating that site, all coming up with the same results, is not conclusive? Or is it just the reaction of a closed-minded community of scientists who feel the need to protect their version of the truth?
I didn't come here to discuss this.
I'm here to talk about archaeology, Dr. Winslow. Why don't we talk about Virginia Steen McIntyre, PhD, who was silenced and shunned by the community when she discovered a site that placed humans as existing over 250,000 years ago. Do you recognize my client?
Yes, Nicole Burr. She used to be a student.
A student you instructed improperly and later conspired to dismiss?
That's not true.
So, you didn't inform my client that she was to coerce expecting parents to be vaccinated for pertussis?
Instruction on vaccination is part of the program.
Is it also a part of the program to threaten patients when they don't comply? Specifically by telling them if they weren't vaccinated, they would be liable for the entire hospital stay, that the state would deny their coverage.
That's not what I said.
But you do want people vaccinated against pertussis or whooping cough?
Yes, it's standard procedure.
It's also illegal to tell someone that by vaccinating them, their child will be safe from infection when that vaccination itself isn't effective for 4 to 6 weeks. It's not misleading. It's outright misrepresentation. Are you aware that by obtaining uninformed or false consent for a medical procedure under false pretenses is assault and battery under both criminal and civil law? You were instructing my client to commit assault and battery, and when she questioned it, you had her thrown out of Baker College with no warning, no recourse, and no way to get accepted to another nursing school.
He's not sick. He's here because I blew him off after our first date.
This is my problem. How?
He's a cheater. I found out after the date, and you need to get rid of him. I'm not going to see him. I have 3rd row tickets to Hamilton.
Done. Mr. Barker, I have your test results.
Where's the doctor?
Have a seat.
I didn't, test result, I didn't have any tests in.
Yes, you did. Last time you were here, we had some blood work done, and you were never notified of the results.
Oh, I don't care about that. The doctor can tell me.
I'm here to tell you. You got herpes.
Look, it's herpes. No, I don't have herpes. Look, I just need to speak to the doctor.
Well, the doctor doesn't need to speak with you, and she doesn't want your herpes.
I don't have herpes. Okay, what's going on here?
What's going on is you're a cheater, Mr. Barker, and the doctor knows that. Cheaters typically get a lot of STDs, and the doctor isn't interested in waiting until you get one. I suggest you find another medical practice.
She can't do that. I mean, I'm not a cheater. She didn't even give me a chance.
She can do whatever she wants to do, just like you. I wouldn't want her treating me if she thought I was cheating. Might infect me with something on purpose. You know, we get a lot of sick people come through here.